Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Skyrim. Picking up where we left off last time, we are heading into Eastmarch, which is
wait to kill another of Alfred's
the hold with Windhelm in it. So we are almost done the Civil War questline. Odds are in this part we'll clean up we'll finish up the Civil War questline.
Most of my family disagrees with my choice.
Because we should only have like 2 battles to do that. And then we'll clean up that Saints and Sinners creation club thing that they forced upon me. And then starting next part, we'll continue down the main quest line, which we haven't done in forever.
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim.
Sure. Reporting for duty.
Your objective is the enemy-held fort. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task?
That fort is as good as ours.
I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Alright, so as you can see, a lot of red on here. The only blue that's left is obviously Windhelm. Fort Amal, which I do believe is where we're going, and that's it. I needed to come to this side because this one flag over here looked blue from that side, and I was like, that can't be right. So yeah, Fort Amal here. The abandoned prison lost. That this should be a better one, I think. But yeah, we should be able to clean this up, and the creation club. Crap. I was gonna make some of that Saint and Sinner armor stuff. But then I realized that I respec out of enchanting and blacksmithing, so there was no point. Alright, soldiers. We got 3 fucking soldiers with me. Oh, what the hell is this? The hell are you with this entourage?
Speak
Taran?
quickly.
Out of our way.
Make it quick.
Who are you?
Taran Dreth, the world's foremost expert in Dwemer metallurgy. Not that you would know anything about that.
I've heard of you from Katria.
Katria? No, that's not possible. You know too much. I can't afford to let you live. Guys,
Right.
Kill him.
Never should have come here.
So, if you don't remember, Katria is the ghost lady from the Lost to the Ages quest with the Ethereum stuff. Well, we'll take that because it has his name on it, so they're somewhat unique. Anyway, on to the fort, because I doubt the mercenaries have anything useful on them. But yeah, that's how you unlock that, is by completing Lost to the Ages. I don't even know if you have to fully complete it, or if you just have to get to a certain point, but either way.
We're routed. Fall back. My Skyrim. You can't win.
Oh, good God. These soldiers are just so... That all you got? Okay, I'm gonna head up. Get the archers off the walls. I kind of wish that these battles did have a little bit more, like, strategy involved in them. Like, it would be very nice if they had a little bit more strategy, but I can kind of understand why they didn't. And by kind of understand why they didn't, it's like they just didn't. Oh, man, I'm so glad that friendly fire doesn't matter for this. Like, I don't think that you can turn the, I don't think you can turn the Imperials hostile to you during this fight. Behind them, then they can't block you with their shield. More archers. Nope. Oh, got another spawn over here. Oh, fucking Imperials. Oh, it's just gonna be a slaughter there. Oh. Man, any power attack that isn't your standing power attack or your forward power attack just sucks. No running away for you. Okay, well that's all of the red dots, so I guess we're good on that. Nope. Oh, return to Rasad. Okay. Alright. So now there's only one stronghold left of the Stormcloaks. Which is of course the city.
Those rebels think they can best
Good
us.
job. I knew I gave the mission to the right person.
Reporting in.
We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it!
Alright. Why does she still have a quest marker on her head? Get your orders from General Tullius. So yes, it is time to end this civil war. I think it locks away, as you can see, the battle's already begun. Also, they do have, I do believe, yeah, I think it must be out there somewhere. I think they have catapults set up and you can actually go and use them. It doesn't do anything though. Or maybe that's for the Battle of Whiterun, I don't know.
Alright, it's time to deliver the final blow to the Stormcloak Rebellion. You have all fought bravely and sacrificed much to bring us to this point. Ulfric thinks he can hide behind the walls of his castle. But we will fight our way in and drag him out through the rubble to face justice. Because this is the end for them. The Stormcloaks will fight like cornered rats. They will be fierce and crafty. But they are no match for Legionnaires. You are the best and the brightest warriors in Tamriel. Professional soldiers. Fearless and devastating. The Emperor will be paying close attention to what happens here today. Men who distinguish themselves will be well rewarded. Everyone with me! For the Empire! For the Legion!
I like how that was the accomplishment of, like, get your orders, is just to stand there and listen to them. Actually, since we're going to be in the city here, let's take a quick dip into our... Let's get some different Atronachs going, because we should have a big enough area. So this battle, if you stay in an area, you can actually fight Stormcloaks forever. The main thing you have to worry about is there should be barricades. Maybe I have to go... Yeah, here we go. But yeah, there'll be barricades that you have to break down. And that'll let the Imperial soldiers through. Because for whatever reason, the Imperials won't break through them. You have to do it. Now, thankfully, I do believe during this battle, all of the civilians get put away in their houses and that, so you don't have to worry about, like, accidentally killing them or any of the or any of the soldiers accidentally killing them, you know. Oh, apparently not. Well, hopefully she doesn't die. Fuck are you anyway? Hey Hilvi, why are you here? don't get caught up in any of this. I prefer to not have civilians dead.
For the sons of Skyrim.
God, fucking accidentally changing your power attack from a forward or a standing to one of the sideways ones absolutely blows. Now, I do believe that Tullius there is invulnerable, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, Palace of the Kings it is.
Secure the...
What do we actually have for our shout equipped right now? Dragon Knight, well that's not going to be useful. I doubt that that would work on them. Oh,
Already
of
done,
course
sir.
it is. Okay, that's just regular officer armor.
Any last requests before I send you to wherever you people go when you die?
Sovngarde, sir.
Right. Well,
Let the Dragonborn be the one to do it. It'll make for a better song.
song or not, I just want it done.
I'll gladly kill him.
Here, use my sword to do it. I made sure to sharpen it for the occasion.
Now, you don't obviously have to use his sword, but I mean, why not? It's also an insanely good sword.
Talos be.
We'll take Ulfric's stuff. I also like how he has a steel war axe and
What
cowardice.
was that, Liggett?
Nothing. Just saying goodbye.
Well, the men will be expecting some kind of speech, and we'll need to hand the city over to that free winter fellow.
Runwolf. Yes, I've sent men to protect him and bring him here. Windhelm will need a government quickly if we are to prevent more violence.
The Legion will be staying here for quite some time. I don't expect there to be any further violence. Oh, and Liggett, it's been an honor to have you at my side. As a token of my appreciation, I want you to keep my sword. And now to deliver a speech.
Right, and the Civil War is officially over with the death of Ulfric.
The rebellion is over. Ulfric Stormcloak is dead. His head will be sent to Cyrodiil, where it will adorn a spike on the walls of the Imperial City. Let this day be a final warning to all who would still call themselves Stormcloaks. We are turning the city over to Brunwolf Freewinter, an honorable and faithful man. Many of you will be staying in Windhelm to aid the Jarl in restoring order and stamping out any embers of rebellion that may still smolder here. In appreciation for your exemplary service, I am doubling your pay and compensation to the widows of your fallen comrades. I am proud of all of you. All hail the Emperor! All hail his legionnaires!
I hate giving speeches.
It wasn't so bad.
I hope we haven't just created a martyr.
There's bound to be resistance. There are many Stormcloak camps tucked away in the hills. They'll no doubt strike whenever and wherever they can. But without Ulfric to inflame their passions, they'll settle down and return to their homes eventually.
I pray you're right, Liggett. In the meantime, we'll continue to root them out and put them to the sword. We couldn't have done this without you. The Empire glories in your accomplishments. Come, Rika. There's still much to be done.
Like it?
What's next for the accomplished Legate recap?
The generals put me in charge of assisting the new governments. I may understand things here in Skyrim better than the general, but I'm a soldier at heart, not a politician. But I'll do my best. This is the land of my birth, the land that shaped me. I'm proud to have any part in making it strong again.
Is there anything further I can do for the Legion?
The Legion's work is far from finished, but you are free to roam. I suspect you'll be of greater good to Skyrim out there, in the world. If, while you're out there, you stumble into any Stormcloak military camps, I expect you to destroy them. I've reports they are hiding in the hills.
Now that Ulfric is dead, will there be peace?
There are those who still call themselves Stormcloaks, who continue to fight us and bring misery to the people, but they are few in number. The ordinary citizen will be happy to get back to life as normal, to have their families return home, and they should enjoy it while they can. I suspect all of Tamriel will again be called to arms in the not-too-distant future.
Alright.
All right, then.
So her comment about the,
Thanks for your part in all that.
her comment there about finding the Stormcloak camps. There are camps, obviously, all over the place. And I have a feeling that they were meant to be like an alternate side, like not an alternate, but like a side quest after you finish the Civil War. Because there's obviously Imperial and Stormcloak camps all over the place, right? But the main guy at every camp is marked as essential and you can't kill him. Is there anything further I can do for the Legion?
Ulfric is dead and his army destroyed. There's not much more I could ask of you. The gods, however, I suspect, may have plans for you elsewhere. That said, Stormcloak true believers are still operating out of hidden military camps in the hills. If you encounter any on your travels, kill them. With luck, they'll soon lose heart and return to their homes and families. If not, we'll be forced to put them all to the sword.
Will you return to Cyrodiil now?
No. I suspect Skyrim to be my home for many years. I can't say I'll ever get used to the damn cold or understand these Nords, but I've come to respect them. The harshness of Skyrim has a way of carving a man down to his true self.
Now that Ulfric is dead, will there be peace?
The fiercest of the remaining rebels will continue to harass us, but by and large the people here desire peace. What I'm not so sure about is the peace we've made with the Thalmor. But we'll keep that between the two of us, alright?
Now here's the thing, right?
You're dismissed.
Because both him and Rike, however the fuck you pronounce her name, just obviously both made comments about potentially going to war with the Thalmor again, right? Which would mean that if they went to war with the Thalmor and won, then they would no longer be bound by the White Gold Concordian. And, wait, restoring more case. Those two are that. That's the stupid fishing thing. Oh, right, and then those are, yeah, okay. Report to the Jarl of Whiterun. The fuck is that for? Well, whatever. Oh, whoops. Which, which would mean that they could then openly worship Talos again, which would make this entire war pointless. So that's always fun. Alright, let's head into the sewers to find this weird mage guy that had the saints and sinners harassing people on the road and stealing stuff so you could find the magical artifacts and whatnot. Alright, we still have that sword. I mean, it's 105 damage, which is significantly less than mine, so... Alright, so this should be an entirely new area that came with the Creation Club stuff. Because I don't remember ever being able to come down here. Okay, that's how we're going to exit. Oh, and it looks like we're gonna have some apparently butterflies that I couldn't see. Thought this might be some of those weird crafting material or like alchemy ingredients that I was finding on the bodies of the bandits, but I guess not. Can I harvest like these things? Huh. Why do I have a feeling it probably wouldn't be good to have this? Oh, what the hell? Oh, by the way, I also did find the other one of those. So there's now 2 of them. I have them both sitting in our in the vault. Because I figured that there wasn't really. Oh wow! All right, I didn't actually read that that was a hollowed stone. Oh, I hear it behind me. I'm also not seeing these butterflies that it apparently says I can catch, or that I'm catching. Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know what any, like, if these are just extra ingredients, or if they're going to be needed to craft stuff. Because I did look up all of the quests that came in this, and I think we did them all. Like, the only thing I was missing was freeing that other little bug thing, which I did after I recorded that part, because it was just the same thing. I just had to find the camp again, because apparently I missed it when we had went through it. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my, there's a lot of them here. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, there's a corrupted spring. Interesting. I think that's a new thing for this mod as well. If you want to call it that, creation club, whatever. Amber, amethyst, that, gold, that thing. Okay, that looks to be the way to go. So what's this way then? Also, that corrupted spring really confused me, because like I heard the bee noise, and obviously there isn't really bees that attack you in this game. Red kelp gas bladder. Okay. Wow, this actually goes way further than I thought it would as well. Another corrupted spring. Oh, we got some regular alchemy ingredients here. Oh, another corrupted spring. And some hunters apparently got caught up in this. How they would have, or why hunters would be down here, I don't know. I guess chasing this goat. I mean, well, I guess depending on where this leads to, right? May have fallen down the hole. It's kind of a weird dead end. I do really like this though. This is cool. This like mossy, overgrown thing. Obviously, it makes no sense for sewers. Like, if all this was down here, I'm pretty sure Solitude would be aware of it and been trying to get somebody to go down and deal with, or figure out why all of this shit was growing in their sewers. Especially since it's stuff that doesn't appear anywhere else in Skyrim. Watched I got a Shudder subscription Since I gave up Netflix, I got Shudder and BritBox instead, and it still cost me less than my singular Netflix subscription. Still been watching stuff on Shudder. Watched one called Great White, which was alright. It is your standard shark movie, you know, people trapped out in the middle of nowhere, and shark after them. Then they did this really weird thing where partway through all of a sudden, just like there was a second shark. Like there was very little rhyme or reason behind it. It was alright. I mean, it was nothing special. It was a shark movie. I mean, I can't really say that I wouldn't recommend it, but I can't really recommend it either, you know? Like, it is your very basic shark movie. But, watch another one called The Cleansing Hour. Really fucking good. Didn't expect a whole lot when I turned it on based on the description. I was like, it'll be alright. Turned it on, actually amazing movie. Like, really fucking well done. It's, the premise of it is that there's these guys who do fake exorcisms and stream them. Of course, the people that watching are supposed to bet they're real exorcisms taking place, and they have like a whole kit and caboodle going, you know, they have special effects and everything. It looks super produced. Like, I imagine a significant amount of people who watch it knew that it was fake, but they did really well. Like, if it was a thing, I would watch it and be like, well, this is obviously fake, but they did a very good job with it, so, you know, I'll watch more, why not? You know? And then when they go to do one of the exorcisms, or fake one of the exorcisms, one of the people actually gets possessed, and then that's like the premise of the movie. And yeah, they did it was a surprisingly good movie. Like pretty much every day, like in the evening. Dark Seducer helmet. There is a piece of the Seducer armor I was missing, right? Oh, but I think it was the chest piece. Dark Sword, War Axe, Golden Arrow. Oh, so we had some Seducers and Saints fighting each other down here then. So if that's where the Seducer stuff is, the Saint stuff, yeah. But yeah, I was shocked, because like when I turned it on, I was like, it'll be alright at the very least. It'll probably just be like another like Exorcist knockoff, you know, whatever, right? Much better. I thought it was much better than The Exorcist. Now, granted, obviously Exorcist at this point is a fairly old movie, and for its time it was a very good movie. But obviously they have a lot more in the way of special effects and whatnot nowadays that, you know, it's hard to really compare them. But yeah, it was surprisingly good. I really enjoyed it. I got all of the Saint stuff. Strange arms and armor. My back is killing me carrying all this loot back to the camps. Thoron says the gear is better than anything a blacksmith could forge. Remnants of an ancient battle between the Golden Saints and the Dark Seducers themselves, he tells us. Still, I have my doubts. What's a wizard know about stopping an ebony arrow coming at your forehead with a poison tip and a full gust of wind? Plus, it don't look right, and it don't feel right. Still, the boss swears by it, and if I call our great leader a liar, I'm a dead man come morning. Still, if he asks me to bring one of those creepy-looking bugs back for him, that's where I draw the line. So wait, because they obviously got the armor made, so somebody was bringing this armor to the guy, which means that, well, I guess we don't know where the fuck he was getting it from anyway. I see he's trying to take down or erect a barrier. Weird helmet. Retrieve the sword of Jigalig. Okay. Really? Heart of Order. Conjure Dark Seducer Archer. Warrior. Golden Saint Archer and Warrior. I have stumbled upon a dream, not one conjured from sleep or stupor, but sight and sense. I now hold in my possession a lump of amber shaped like the mad god himself. When I placed my hand upon it for the very first time, I stepped into the world of mania. My mind was truly clear and my eyes forever open. But as all dreams come to pass, so too did my time in bliss. With a single step, I found myself back in the wilderness, far away from my lovely mania. Gone were the golden hills, luminous stalks, and whimsical fragrances, and in its place the stink of flora and fools unbothered by the gloom. I have set about making a connection with the artifact once more, and to the wondrous land it has revealed to me. 2 days later, curses! After 2 days of constant focus, I finally connected with Mania once more. Or it may be more accurate to say that Mania connected with me in the secluded camp near Solitude. A powerful Daedra took shape before my eyes, a golden saint with armor gleaming and eyes burning with surprise and fury. To my dismay, my ordinary methods of bending Daedra to my will were of no use. As it began to raise its weapon against me, I fled. Whatever power was left in the amber, it lies dormant now. I must find other artifacts like it, and through their magic forge a connection to the world I lost. Okay, so that's book 1. And 16, so quite a ways later, because it's a different month even. I have taken up residence deep in the Solitude sewers, away from prying eyes. I am sure to be undisturbed here while I continue my work. It pains me to work with these bandit imbeciles with their heads made of cheese, or was it brains made of yogurt? I suppose the distinction is irrelevant. They are clumps of aged dairy, left out in the sun, each one far too stupid to know the worth of their plunder, and for that reason they themselves are given worth. Much as our Lord would do, I have split them into 2 groups to cover the caravan trade routes therein. The armors I've collected from these tunnels will serve some use here. Perhaps I will make it a competition. The group that retrieves the most artifacts will be rewarded with a parf soap. 28th raids hand, so quite a time later. The more artifacts I gather, the more in tune with our Lord I become. I can feel his wisdom coursing through me, informing my every move. Yet there is something lacking, as nothing I have retrieved thus far has allowed me to return to my blessed mania. I've even turned to using tokens from dementia out of desperation. With every failed attempt, my patience continues to thin. I may need to strangle a bandit or 2 or 20 to calm my frazzled nerves. 15th of mid-year, so sometime later. Our Lord Sheogorath must be pleased, very, very pleased. This new artifact is a truly remarkable find. Yes, truly, truly remarkable. To think that it was nearly missed as an ordinary claymore, when it is in fact the sword of Jigale, the weapon wielded by the Prince of Order. It's the craftsmanship that betrays its truth. Perfect symmetry on both sides, its angles matching 10 numerals beyond the decimal. Perhaps 20 or even 40 numerals. I will make an effort to count them tonight. Yet its true power is held in its enchantment, for when I look upon its crystal edge, I see more than my reflection. I begin to see time the way a cloud sees the river, as a beginning and an end, but they exist in concert. The past, present, and future flow as one. I spoke to a cloud the next day, and it confirmed this to be true. Through the sword's visions, I know what is to come. The sewers beneath the city is where the path will open. The sword will serve as the bridge. 22nd of mid-year, so about a week later. The sword of Jiggelig reveals much beyond my intent. It has a logic that seems familiar, but at the same time repels me. It desires mania as I do, but its goal is that of destruction. Worse yet, our Lord's voice feels distant, muted even. I find my thoughts being short and my words more so. 30th, so once again about a week later. I need to keep my writings separated. I am beginning to suspect my journals are speaking to each other. No, not suspect, I have proof. But I can't write it here, lest my future self speak more lies. Each thought, past and present, must remain pure. Okay. And then this is a unique helmet, I guess, because it looks similar to the Chitin helmet, but clearly of a different design. Ring of Disrobing. Ah, I see. So when you wear that, it makes it look like you're not wearing anything, or you can equip it. I'm assuming if you equip that, modifies the wearer's worn equipment. I'm assuming it makes all your equipment invisible or something, so that it looks like you're running around naked, which is weird. Okay, those are just regular. The Blessings of Sheogorath. I'll take that one, because that one I know I have, but that Blessings of Sheogorath does not sound at all familiar. Take that. Oh, volume 3 of his journal. The sword's bloodlust can be used. Its desire to cleave a bridge, cut open the path, but never let the wound fester. A broken bone grows stronger when healed. I feel like that's not true. And then a couple weeks later, another vision, a long march through the gray, crackle of boots pressed on misshapen throats in the fog, a whistle marking time. The sword is planted in the earth, chaos screams and bleeds. Through its heart, roots are nourished. From the wound, a tree blooms. A path opens. And I'm guessing a couple weeks later, I don't know that last scene is after sun's height, but scar tissue hardens, roots thicken, the wound bleeds, but the path is blocked, a fish swimming upstream. Too much talking. Perhaps the path is not for me, the path is for it. The river must flow from source to mouth to fill the mind's cup. And then a couple weeks later, temporary hearing loss, bread baking in a hearth. We reach out and grasp the abyss, only to let go. Face first into the mud with gritted teeth, light bending through a glass eye, how easily we are lost. Revelation soaring on red wings, above the dark, rain running down the side of every window pane. I will not go manic. I will bring mania to me. So I'm assuming that has something to do with the Shivering Isles DLC from the last one, but like I said, I never... It's not something that I ever played, so I don't know. Oh, so we got more to this quest, as it turns out. Hang on, I need to have a drink of my tea before I read this. Oh, too much reading. This sample of madness ore was discovered deep in a Nordic ruin. It shouldn't have, no, could not have been there before. My time spent with the sword has had an impact far greater than I ever could have imagined. My reach has grown far beyond these twisting tunnels. This is wonderful news. Perhaps even more such fragments have appeared in the unlikeliest of places. That said, working this material into a usable form has proven difficult. Raw amber equally so. This is a job better suited for a master blacksmith with deep knowledge of the arcane, someone like a Vethra. A peerless smithy and my confidant in learning the hidden sides of spellcraft. Vethra would no doubt be able to work out the secrets of Amber and Madness, or if she hasn't gone completely mad by now, that is. I shall have the Seducers deliver her a sample of each. With any luck, she still owns her craft north of Mistwatch, even after all these years. But we got, oh no, because our blacksmith notes were over by, Half Moon Mill, right? Which way did we come from? We had to have come from back there, which means we haven't went that way, but that's probably the path out. Alright, well, take the Sword of Jigalag. Okay. And it does not say it. It is a nice looking sword. I do really like that sword. If I can enchant that, I may actually like upgrade it. I may very well take it. Because that's a great design on that sword. I really like it. Okay, that's probably the exit then. Some more new stuff here. Man, so many of these things. I wonder if you can grow any of these. Because that would be interesting. Or if you have to like come back here to get more if you want more. I watched a Fudge Muppet video the other day about Umbra, the sword, and it confused the fuck out of me. Because in it, they, in fact, I may have even talked about this before, but I don't remember. Because they were talking about how the Dragonborn found it, wielded by like a ghost or something, and I was like, I don't remember doing that. And like they even gave the name of where it was, and it's like, I know that cave, I think. Turns out it's another Creation Club thing. Which apparently people assume that anything that's on the Creation Club is also considered canon to the storyline. But I don't know if that's true. Okay. Investigate the area north of Mistwatch. We will turn to Rasad at some point. He's just a bitch since he travels around so much. Oh, they have me facing a wall, I see. So, is this where the blacksmith is supposed to be, or is this where... Oh, here's a Vethra. Hey. Very nice. Arcane blacksmithing apron. Oh, can now create new equipment with ebony and glassmithing. I know of you both, Amber and Madness. I am well acquainted with your secrets. Amber, the glowing works of an alien brute. I find your resin pristine and holy. Light and powerful, you require a delicate hand, one that recognizes the fragile nature of beauty. Madness, I know you to be a flexible breed, one congealed from the tattered minds of dead heroes. Unlike Amber, I would bend and bow to you like a sinew. I would beat and hammer you, stretch and fold you, knowing that each blow would callous your skin and sharpen your teeth. It was dark-armored men that brought me these treats, these puzzles to solve, courtesy of Thoron, they said. Liars, there is no Thoron, not anymore. He's a memory of long past, and memories are as real as dreams and other fanciful thoughts. Still, I had to have them. Amber, so exquisite, so pretty, like drops of fallen stardew. From your honeyed globes, I would craft myself an armor that trapped me inside your beauty and warmth, would suffocate myself in your light, and in death live for eternity. But Madness, oh Madness, you charm me with your edge. From you I would forge a knife to cut out Sheogorath's tongue, and use it to lick the dust off my anvil. Oh, how happy that would make all three of us. In my desperation, I've turned to magic to try and turn these earthly materials into your equals. I have forged armor and blade in hopes of finding a worthy pair, but they are failures, not fit to be your shadows. So instead, I will mine the forests and the dead. I will have caravans search the far corners of Tamriel. Will reach into the eye of oblivion itself until I find you both again. Alright, so that's weird. And apparently there's a skeleton here. Just Elven and more skeletons. Alright, fuck off. And a dragon, because why not? Let's throw one of those in. Oh my god, skeletons everywhere. Okay, so it doesn't look like they actually changed anything here, because we just have your standard... Oh, wait, that looks like Amber, though. That one's Amber. Find Moonstone. Nothing else here looks... Besides that Amber, nothing else here looks... Oh, there's a Madness ore. Okay, that should be it. Now, I doubt that I'll still have it, even though... Yeah, I was gonna say, because even though I technically have the mod that just lets me craft shit, not that it's very useful, because it obviously would only let me craft like the basics, like the most basic armor in that, and I wouldn't be able to upgrade it very much. I'm guessing that one I actually have to oh, what enemy is nearby? Is it the dragon? Oh, the dragon's over there. I'll go over here. But maybe before I record them. You know what? Now. Because I did say already that I wanted to make, or that we would get,
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at
Serana for, the Dawnguard Questline. So.
Welcome to you.
I've taken care of the Saints and Seducers.
Excellent. And now, please, accept this token of appreciation.
Bunch of gold. Alright.
May your
Come
own
and
lead
see
you
what
to
goods I have. The warm sand of elsewhere is far away from here.
I think
The road makes this
can
one
train me
weary.
to sneak.
We have been in this land.
Is there only
so
3 of
long,
them?
This land of
I mean, I guess there's only
forgotten
2
what it
tents, or
feels
3
like to
tents, so that
walk
would
on
make sense.
warm sand.
Yes, I know just what you mean. My toes are numb from the cold.
Alright. But yeah, maybe... I don't know. because like I said, we're gonna get Serrano when we go to the Dawnguard Questline. The main questline should only take us. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if we finish the main questline this week in the next 2 parts, because I don't specifically remember how much there is left to it, but there should be. But well, because I guess the last bit has quite a length to it, but I'm not 100% sure how far away we are from that. So yeah, maybe I will.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I've got this thing I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's all. I have to leave.
Read the request to meet. The fuck is this? Thank you for your efforts to protect my realm. I believe you possess something that I am in search of, and I require it before I return home. It is the artifact from the Shivering Isles that served as the focus of Thoron's depraved rituals. Maybe beneath the Arch of Solitude upon the shore that we might make an exchange. Okay. Apparently quest not quite done yet. Well, since we're supposed to be meeting under the Arch, I'm assuming they don't mean in Solitude. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll get a couple of the potions. It's just a pain in the ass to respec with that. And
Mine's playing tricks on me.
get all of that nonsense, you know? I wonder, is this stuff always here, or does this have something to do with the... Because obviously the person is from the mod, but... oh, there is something about Thoron. Finally, the Laggard has conducted the experiments I requested weeks ago. Thankfully, my investment has paid dividends. The scrolls should provide useful to the Saints of Seducer, should they ever get in over their heads with the caravan guards. Begin to wonder what would happen if my prized Shield-Gorath-shaped amber were used in place of... No, it's too risky. Thoron, using the amber and madness ore you provided in your last delivery, I've conducted the experiments you requested. I must say the results are quite extraordinary. Listed are the successful attempts using these materials with the Atronach Forge. Let us speak again soon. If you could provide more of these materials, I sense a handsomely profitable partnership in our future. So I can get a Summon Golden Saint if I use Amber and Emerald, Dark Seducer for Madness and Garnet, warning very dangerous, so I'm assuming they turn hostile immediately. And then the scrolls, if I have a piece of it, roll of paper and charcoal, that makes sense. And then we can get the tombs. Yeah, see, this is where the Screaming Mob, Blissbug, Thorax, although I don't know that I have any of those. But then I can get the spell tombs, but I already got all those when I killed Thoron, so that's actually fairly worthless. Alright.
You want something from me? Make it quick.
You must be the one who sent that note.
Indeed.
I believe I have what you're looking for. The Shield-Gorath-shaped amber. The Sword of Jigalog. Do I have a Shield-Gorath-shaped amber? I mean, I have amber. Oh, I do have a Shield-Gorath-shaped amber. Look at that. Hang on. Let me see what I can do with this, because I don't know. Because like I said, I do like the sword, so if I can give her the amber and keep the sword, that would be ideal. So, if I keep this, I can actually get a spell tome to summon this person if I go to the Atronach Forge, which is interesting. Let's see, do I have a Blissbug Thorax? I mean, I have a bunch of weird ingredients that I picked up, but I don't seem to have that one, because it should be right around here. Okay, well, let's see. Be harvested by catching bliss bugs. Great, where are they? Oh, they're in the Solitude Sewers. Oh, and apparently there might be some here.
Next time.
Oh. Let's see. Oh, wait. Alright, so now I have the bliss bug thorax. Because I can fight her and keep both things. So, I mean, let's see. Request to meet. Huh. Okay, there was a bug. So if you give her either of them, she gives you her helmet. It looks like. But let's see, what is her helmet? It's just a heavy helmet. 20 rating. And it increases her stamina by 70 points. Okay. Oh, you know what though? Because if I can't upgrade. Oh, it's also a two-handed greatsword. That sword. Which is a shame. So. Oh, you can temper it. That's good. Oh, and it is from the Shivering Isles expansion. And you can enchant it. It is such a good looking sword though. Like, so I can give her either of those to get the helmet. The sword, unfortunately, is a two-handed sword, but look at how good it looks. I have like 0 two-handed perks though. Although I guess it would help me level up, right? If I switch to two-handed, maybe for the because I haven't been using my spells all that often. And when we get Serana during Dawnguard, so maybe I'll fight her because her helmet is just obviously that helmet, which isn't like amazing or anything.
Make it quick. Indeed.
I have the artifact you seek, but I think I'll be keeping it so long.
Fool, what do you think you're doing?
Sorry, Stada. But they're mine now. Also, that didn't like. Okay. Alright, so if we have the Bliss Bug Thorax. We have the Amber. Oh shit, what was it? Okay, hang on, let me just find the thing here. Okay, we need a saber cat pelt and a ruined book. Well, those don't sound like they would be too hard to get. Ruined book is one of those, like a ruined book is one of those things that like you constantly find, right? But like because it's a ruined book, why would you remember it, right? So like right now I have no fucking idea where to go for a rune. You know what? Actually, we'll go to Helgen. Alright. So here we are at the Atronach Forge. I have a lot to cut out though because I could not for the fucking life of me find a fucking saber cat pelt. I ended up going to a giant's camp and they just happened to have a dead. Right, I forgot I had that. They just happened to have a dead saber cat in the camp. I could not for the life of me find a fucking ruined book for some reason. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, you have no idea how much I just had to cut out of this fucking thing. Okay, so the Sheepgrass, Shaped Amber, Ruined Book, Blissbug Thorax, and Saber Cat Pelt. This should... Oh, right, I don't need... Well, whatever, I'm sure it doesn't affect it. Giving it all that should... Conjure Stada. Take my Sigil Stone back. Not that I think it really makes a difference, but... Alright. Boosh. Conjuration. So actually, you know what? Let's check out all of these. So here's the Dark Seducer summons, which are... Oh, there we go. Oh, there's red. The Warrior and Archer. So is that what the armor looks like? Oh, whoops. And then the Golden Saint. So get rid of them. Yeah, see, her helmet would look the same as theirs. Like, it just had a different enchantment on it. And then we got Stada, and I think that's the only... Yeah. And then oh, which kills them both, which is interesting. So does that mean that I can't have... And if I summon something else... Okay, so I can have two if I have her, but I need to summon her first. That's interesting. But anyway, that's it for this part then. In between parts, I may respec and get myself some new armor maybe, but we'll have to wait and see, because I might wait until we get Serana. And although I guess if I can always just make her armor now so that it's ready for when we get her, but that's still not for a while. But anyway, that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Thursday, where we will continue the main quest line. And we'll also report to the Jarl of Whiterun under miscellaneous for some reason, but where we will be doing this one. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Thursday.